My name's Lamar Ellis, and I'm the president of Drone Education Services. And I'm so pleased to announce my brand new webinar, which is going to be released in late April or early May. And that webinar is going to be marketing yourself.
The right stuff could be the wrong stuff, scene 15.
Hello, this is Lamar Ellis with Drone Education Services. Today we're going to be clearing the lot on 500 flights and counting. After the home was taken down, the big excavator remained on the site to clear the rubble for the home. It was scooping the remaining rubble of the home into a dumpster. Because there were so many trees still standing on the site, I only took ground-based photographs and videos. I just did not feel comfortable flying from across the street to view from up above. I asked the crew why the excavator remained on the site for the last few days, and they said it was cheaper to stay on the site until they needed it elsewhere. The firs on the right side and the smaller trees were the first to be cut down. They were removed by a skid steer. It was amazing to see how large the trunks were being removed. The lot was being cleared and shaped as it was being cleared. Next came the big oaks. There were two in the front of the original home which were removed to make way for the porch of the new home. Don't feel bad. They were dead already and were going to come down within the next several years on their own. It was just amazing to see how acrobatic and daring the tree cutting crews were at the top of the trees. They would tie themselves to the tree and cut down the limbs and branches from the top down. Because they were cutting branches from great heights, I did not fly because they have a dangerous job and I did not dare want to disrupt their concentration. It was amazing to see how quickly the trees came down. Finally, the grapple truck showed up to remove the large trunks. That's a truck with a trailer-mounted grapple that is manned and guided to remove the trunks. It reminded me of those games where you guide the grapple to win the stuffed animal, except this was for real and there was no prize. I was learning to tell a story, and I was able to get multiple angles filming on the ground. It was an awesome day. Welcome to Drone Education Services. Today we're going to be talking about what is a drone. A drone is an unmanned vehicle that is either remote controlled or programmed to perform missions without the aid of an onboard human pilot. Drones are autonomous vehicles that can perform missions in water, on land, in the air, or even in space. They have many uses from delivery to land analysis. Their uses are still being discovered. Because drones are autonomous, they can mitigate risk and give the ability to access different environments from uniquely different perspectives. They can obtain data and perform tasks that were previously unachievable. The FAA projects that by 2020 there will be 7 million small drones occupying U.S. airspace. They will be made up of 4.3 million hobbyist drones and 2.7 million commercial drones. gotta have a great place to be able to train. For me, I use an abandoned golf course. It's an awesome place because I've got a lot of open space and I don't have to worry about people, and normally the airspace is clear. So I'm going to check the airspace right now, one last check to see if I can fly, but as you can see, it's a beautiful sunny day and we're all ready to go. So let's get set up. Light in the air. Well, you know what that is. You have found a place to set up, you've launched the drone, you've recorded the information that you're looking for, and you've landed safely. All right, it's time to go. So I've got my landing and takeoff pad, and one of the things I like about this one is that I can just fold it up instantaneously, and I've got it. Get it in the bag. Now, everything about a drone operation is basically being consistent, having checklists, and following those checklists as you go along. Now, sometimes you won't have a checklist with you, but as long as you practice the same procedures, SOPs as we call them, standard operating procedures, you should be in the clear. We had a clear flight today, we had clear airspace, we had perfect weather, and a successful flight. It landed and came home. So I can say that we had a successful operation. Okay. Hey, it's Lamar. Thanks for watching another Drone Education Services production. Subscribe now and don't miss out on any of our new videos.
And like and share us on social media. And be sure to register your drone at FAAdronezone.faa.gov.
And get even more content at droneeducationservices.com. And as always, fly safe, fly often, and have fun.